Just like embedding a malicious code into a PDF file, you can easily embed a malicious macro code into an MS Office document such as MS Word. To create a malicious Word document, we should prepare a macro code and the payload which is used by the macro. Let's prepare a malicious Word document using the Metasploit framework and Veil framework. The steps of this example will be creating a malicious executable, converting the malware into a macro code which is ready to be embedded into an Office document, creating the Office document, embedding the script code as a macro, and concatenating the payload as text. Starting a listener to listen to the sessions of the victims who open the Office document. Opening the document as a victim. Collecting the session as the attacker. Now let's do it. First, create a malicious executable using Veil. I'll take it faster now because we've already done this before. To remember, please refer to our Creating Custom Payloads with Veil lecture. Choose List in the main menu. Type Use One to use Evasion tool. Type List to list available payloads. Let's use payload 27. Setting the listener host is enough at the minimum. And generate. Give the name initials for the outpost files. Choose the executable creation method. Okay, malicious executable is created. Let's test our malware to see if it's working. Transfer the file to the victim machine. Now here I have a Windows 8 system as victim. I'm going to use the WinSCP tool to transfer the file. And of course we have to find a reasonable way to do it. Phishing, malicious website visit, etc. Copy the malware into the SSH user home folder for ease of use. Run WinSCP. Connect to the Kali machine. And transfer the file to the Windows desktop. Start a handler to collect the session. Go to Kali and start the MSF console with the -r parameter and use the RC file produced by Veil. Handler started is at the background. With the session-l command, we see that no session is in progress at the moment. Run the malicious executable in the Windows system. We now have a valid session of the Windows system. Use the sessions-i session ID command to interact with the session. Our malware is working like a charm. Now let's kill the session for now because this was just a test if the malware is working well. Sessions-k, uppercase K, will kill all the open sessions. Now we'll create a Visual Basic script using our malicious executable file. We're in the Kali machine, so find the location of the exec2 VBA script using locate command in Linux. Go to the folder. And run exec2 VBA Ruby script. Now, the script needs two parameters to run. First, a malicious executable with full path, which will be converted to a macro code. Second, the name of the output file. The script is created. Now is the time to create the malware embedded Word document. Go to the Windows machine, which is the system of the victim, and transfer the microfile using WinSCP. Let's open the .vba file using a notepad. Now, I'm using Notepad++ for this purpose because the .vba file is a bit big and Notepad++ has a much better memory management than the native Notepad application in Windows. There are two parts in the .vba file. The first part is the macro code. The second part is the payload that will be used by the macro to create the meterpreter session. Now start using MS Word and create a new Word document. By the way, do you wonder why I use Windows 8 and Office 2013? Because I have their licenses and no others. Create a macro. Under View tab, select Macros, View Macros, give a name, and click the Create button. I'm using the Word application of Office 2013. If you use a different version, your menus might differ. Please Google it to find the location. Open our .vba file and copy the macro code part and paste it into macro code page. Save the changes and close the page. And we have malicious macro codes inside the document. Now we still have to embed the payload into the document. Go to the .vba file, copy payload data part, and paste it into the Word document. We have quite a big payload, and I confess it's bigger than I expected. This is because we used Veil to create a custom malware, and we chose Meterpreter, which is a complex one. Wait until the paste is finished. It could take 15 to 20 seconds. To make the document seem like a regular document, you can shrink the font size, for example, make it 1. And you can make the font color of the payload white. Then save the file. To succeed in this attack, MS Word application has to be configured to run macro codes. In MS Word, all macros are disabled by default, so you have to convince the victim to enable the macros as well. In File menu, select Options. Select Trust Center. Click Trust Center Settings button and tick Enable All Macros option. Click OK at the lower right corner. Now we have a macro-enabled MS Word. Be sure the handler is running at the moment. Open the Word document we created. It may take some time because the document is a big one. Go to Kali. Wait a few seconds. You'll have a new session for the victim system. Congratulations.